There's been some progress with IONNA, and I felt as though there was enough information in order to do an update. As we approach the end of the year, it's pretty clear that they're getting ready to do multiple site openings simultaneously or in series, but several sites are showing indication of soon to be opening. I'll get to that in just a second. First, I want to draw your attention to up here at the top. This is a grab off their LinkedIn page where it says your local and interstate rechargery. It's pretty clear now that what they're doing is they have the local rechargeries that are inside city centers, and then they also have ones that are designed for road tripping. And you'll see that the ones that we have identified fall into one of those two categories. First, going over the amenities that I went over last time, obviously the canopies and whatnot. But I took a trip on Thanksgiving Day. My wife went ahead, and so I was solo driving to Wilmington. I was at a little bit of liberty of where I was stopping. One of the places I did stop was at a Tesla supercharger where a Cybertruck showed up. And I was thinking while I was talking to the person, they would probably want to charge at IONNA more so than at a Tesla supercharger because not only are the cables longer, but it has 800 volts and 400 kilowatt capable chargers with the Alphitronic. And I got called out by one of my viewers. I was calling it Alfie, like Alf, like the cartoon character or the children's character, but it's Alpi. It's some kind of Italian name. Anyway, so if I was a Cybertruck owner, I'd probably want to swing into IONNA, even if there was a supercharger immediately adjacent, just because of the increased power, the longer cables, the more amenities, and all that fun stuff. So I think as time goes on, Tesla supercharger with their V4 cabinets are going to have to get out of their game, or they're going to be losing their own Tesla owners going to other stations. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the update. So IONNA refreshed their website, which was really saying they redesigned it because there wasn't much to their website. But now they have their coming soon locations. And if you look down at the bottom of each one of these coming soons, there are a series of icons, which I blew up over here and what they correspondingly mean. The glass is beverages, and then this is a chair, like a lazy boy or an armchair of some kind. So that indicates lounge. And then pet friendly, we got restrooms and vending machines. So if you look at the first one, the Apex has everything. So it has the lounge, which is what the gas station is going to be. And I've got some pictures of that, which I'll show in just a second. The Houston Rechargery does not have a lounge, but it has all the other options. And then the next three, which there's no rendering for, are located at Sheetz gas stations along interstates. And they only have drinks, restrooms, and vending machines listed. So that's a little bit more information. So we understand that not every location will have every amenity. It will be select amenities. And it looks like at the interstate rechargeries, they're just going to have select ones. They're going to locate those interstate rechargeries at a partner's property. Okay, so for Apex, as I said, I was able to do a little bit of liberty with my Thanksgiving trip, and I did go down Interstate 40 past Apex, and I stopped and I got some pictures. Let's go ahead and take a look at what those look like because there's lots of going ons here. So you can see the interior drywall is complete. It looks like their painting is complete. A little bit of electrical needs to be done. Flooring needs to be done. It looks like these are tiles getting ready to be laid. And there was someone there working on Thanksgiving, so I guess he had a little extra time. It's just one guy. Otherwise, the site was empty. But the interior work is in the process of being completed. Cancel. So the asphalt is down. The landscaping is in place. The canopy is not completed, but the superstructure is. So they have some work to do there. They also have to paint the lines and have the bollards capped. But this was energized. It's kind of hard to see in this picture, but those handles have red lights going around them. So they were flowing with electricity, indicating they were not available, but they were energized. And here's the transformer, which showed up in record time. And according to the site plans, it was supposed to be 2,500 kVA. And sure enough, we have a 2,500 kVA transformer. Now, let me go back to the previous picture because there's 4 here, but there's actually 5 Alpitronic chargers, right? So each Alpitronic charger is able to supply of 400 kilowatts. 400 times 5 is 2,000. But we have 2,500 kVA. Now, that's not a one-for-one comparison, but it's pretty close. So 2,500 means that they're undersubscribed. They have more electricity than they need, which means you can have 10 Porsche Taycans show up and all of them pull. No, actually, you couldn't. Yeah, you could have 10 cars pull up. They don't have to be Porsche Taycans, and everyone getting 200 kilowatts all at the same time. Or 5 Porsche Taycans pull up, and all of them pulling 400 kilowatts all at the same time. So definitely size correctly, and that's unusual. Most of the time, a CPO is going to oversubscribe the amount of nameplate chargers that they have, but here they're undersubscribed. They got more electricity than they need, and maybe they're intending for future expansion or something. I'm not quite sure, but that was a bit of a surprise. I didn't think that was actually going to happen. In fact, a 2,500 kVA transformer, I don't think I've ever seen before. That's a very large transformer. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. They are energized. There's the IONNA icon, and I didn't, touch them or play with any of the cables or anything. Just taking pictures. There's a payment terminal that we have a picture of now, and you can see 1A, 1B, and these are NACS, labeled NACS handles. And the next one is NACS handles, and then we have 6 CCS going down the row. There's my big ass thumb. Looking back at the facility, which is going to need some exterior TLC prior to opening, but at least the asphalt is in place and the landscaping is in place. And another picture of the 5 chargers with the 10 stalls. Here's the backside of the transformer. I've actually never seen a transformer this large. The largest I've seen is a 2,000 kVA transformer at Wilson, North Carolina, where there was a Tesla supercharger going in. So it's kind of a bit of an oddity to actually cross paths with a transformer of that size. This is the switchgear. I wasn't really sure what this was when I saw it before, but this is the switchgear necessary for distributing the power. Okay, let's get back to the update. Houston has a picture taken on 11/23, which is about a week ago, and as you can see, this is the finished picture and this is the existing picture. They definitely have some work to do, so this is not going to open before the end of the year unless some miracle happens. But as you can see up here, I put the icons. There is no lounge, and in this picture there is no lounge, but there is a bathroom, and what that is this building here. So it's a little unit that has restrooms attached. I'm not quite sure how that's going to actually play out in practicality, but I guess we'll see. Probably similar to the Mercedes-Benz charging hub restroom facilities that they have. And I guess over here is where the vending machines are going to be, because they have the pretzel icon indicating vending machines, pet-friendly, and drinks. Willoughby, Ohio. James T. posted into PlugShare, still not active, but they are powered. So this is similar to the Apex Rechargery, all installed and have electricity flowing through them. So this is why I'm thinking they're getting ready for a opening of multiple charging stations before the end of the year, is what it feels like they're gearing up for. And I didn't think they were going to be able to do that, but I mean, we've got transformers in place and we've got chargers that are energized. They just need to be commissioned. And I am looking for the Alternative Fuels Data Center database entries for any indication that these are getting added to the database. And so far I don't see any, but these Alpitronic hyperchargers need to have some OCPP vendor in the back end who will provide the payment services and whatnot. And we don't know who that's going to be yet, but eventually those are going to pop into the Alternative Fuels Data Center database, unless there's some obfuscation occurring, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Likely, once these are commissioned, we'll be able to see those over there, and that way it'll give us an ability to track sleeper sites and whatnot. However, I should say that IONNA is doing a good job of posting their sites to their website, so there's very likely not going to be any cloak and dagger necessary here. Scranton, Pennsylvania, we've got, again, chargers in the ground. I do not know if these are energized yet, but PlugShare does show that there are chargers in the ground. And I think we'll be getting canopies over these as well, so it's not actually finished yet. There was some indication that that was going to be the case. They were going to go back to these interstate rechargeries, which, according to the icons, have beverages, bathrooms, and vending. It's co-located at a Sheetz gas station, so that's where they're getting those facilities from. But there was some indication there was going to be canopies put over these as well, so I guess there's a pause button being pressed while that is worked out. Springfield, Ohio, again an interstate rechargery. Beverages, bathroom, and vending. And this says right here in the icon provided by IONNA, starting December. So I'm guessing this is going to be another one of the ones that are going to be energized and commissioned before the end of the year. So starting December. And then nice little IONNA. Hi, IONNA. So exciting times. I didn't think they were going to be able to do it before Christmas, but we seem to be lining, the stars seem to be lining up for multiple stations opening either before Christmas or shortly after, before the end of the year. Additional known sites, these are known through permits. I don't have any indication of any of these sites having construction started, but they are spotted through various permitting agencies. That's the update we have for this time. Stay tuned. Very likely the next update will have stations that are actually open. Thanks for watching.